That is just knowledge of the game. That is knowledge of his character. Beautiful game there again. I was just about to say it's Gonz versus James. This is winners finals here.
Winners finals. All right,
Here
let's
at
go.
Number 501 here at 8 on the break. All 19 out there. Appreciate you stopping in to see this hype match of GreatGonzales versus Shoyo James.
All right, Battle of the Nairs. Let's go.
Battle of the Nairs. Palutena maybe going to play a little more patiently, a little more keep away than, say, someone like Mega Man will. Obviously, Palutena has a few more options in terms of what we see right now with this Nair chain.
Very good Nair chain.
Oh, Crom right now without it. Well, I thought he didn't have his jump. Okay.
No, I believe he hit the ground after the first Nair. Good back throw. Let's see what he can do. Oh, good, very good air dodge up.
For a sick dunk there. Jab into forward smash. I guess Gonz just DI'd down there. Usually you see him confirm into something like a turnaround back air or perhaps a forward tilt, but he ended up getting an F smash there. Something about that didn't seem quite right, but nonetheless, we see James with a 3-2 stock advantage early on in this game against GreatGonzales. And Gonz just looking for another way to get in. Let's see what he does offstage against Crom. Good recovery there by James. Back throw there. Gonna kill a lot sooner than I expected, but
Well, he was also right on the ledge, so it wasn't too much of a stretch.
Oh, he went all the way with that dancing blade. Gonz able to capitalize.
Triple up air.
37%.
Oh, almost with the 4.
You very rarely see Crom players go all the way with that dancing blade. Only if they know it's definitely gonna hit. But we see going for another forward smash. He's been able to hit a ton of those today.
And
going, run up, F tilt, gonna hit again. We talk about these options that Crom has on ledge, whether it be jab, whether it be run up, forward tilt, and just the amount of timing that's required to do that. And he's just making it work out here.
And what's interesting is the original perception around this character was the fact that you get him off stage or you get him close to the ledge and he's at disadvantage immediately, but James is proving that that's not necessarily the case.
James making it work. What's Gonz gonna do to
down throw?
Maybe a little more aggressive. Good read there on the tech on the platform. Able to connect with the weak hit of up smash. Not gonna kill quite yet, but Crom a 162. Crom with a stock advantage, but he doesn't want to be too lazy here. Oh, that was a nice air dodge onto the stage. Ill-advised dash attack there. Maybe getting a little anxious, Gonz is. I like that parry, but still able to hit with the last couple hits of up air. Still at 151, and he just goes for it. He just goes for that F smash, immediately putting himself in a position to succeed. Oh. But I'm not sure what he was going for there. I think he just went for the edge guard. He's like, I'm gonna go out. If he punishes this, great. If he doesn't, I win. But 121, resetting neutral again with that up B out of shield. One run up forward tilt or one forward smash will definitely do it. Instead opting for up tilt. Very, very good option there by James, taking that game. Gonz brought it back a little bit at the end there with a few of those nairs with that the counter off of Crom's up B. Able to bring him down to one stock that way, but James in the end just ended up taking it.
And I would like to see a little bit more of that option where he, instead of opting to do the side B on Palutena, opt to run up to the ledge and counter that up B. I feel like that's a really powerful tool in this matchup that he didn't get the chance to optimize because he was using his side B and forcing James to jump a lot early.
Okay, you see James, or rather James being the aggressee off of early combos here by GreatGonzales, but you see right away with these falling up airs, it's a very, very good option. One that we saw very few of game one. Another one of these roll reads. How many of these is he going to get before people start to figure him out? James.
Knowing the length of that recovery is so important.
Woo! So now we see James again with the aggression, and this is one of these things that Crom is able to do so effectively. You think he is at a disadvantage, but he just ends up making it so easy to turn it around in his favor.
And a good back throw for the kill there. James trying to get that down tilt for the 2-frame. Oh, here we go. 3 Nair string.
Thank you for not calling it the Nair plane. I called it once earlier, and I'm not going to do that again because I felt awful. I felt icky doing it. Going for another one of these F smash. James really feeling himself right now. It's not as safe a move as he makes it look, but he just makes it, you know, it gets back to the spacing. It gets back to the knowledge of specifically this matchup. Like we see more of these falling up airs again.
And it's all about the reads, exactly. He knows where his opponent is going to be, and he goes for it.
My man has spent a few days at the library. He knows how to read. And James off stage again. What's he going to do here? Very good recovery. I thought he would have to be forced to go with an up B there, but that's the last thing he wants to do, especially against a character with a counter like Palutena. You see both characters at rather high percentage.
Is so strong.
Wow, he just neutral got up into that explosive flame.
That was a very good read by Palutena.
We see James there connecting with the jab, but not able to confirm into the turnaround back air.
And it was an interesting choice to go for an up air instead of a neutral air out of that down grab, or down throw.
Okay, James may be getting a little antsy here. 123 on Palutena.
Tries to go for that up smash.
That has a very unforgiving hitbox from Crom up smash. Are we going to see another falling up air string here from James? That is the question. Falling back air, getting TheGreatGonzales off stage, not able to
Almost
get the two frame. We're going to see a forward throw here.
Oh,
that
very
was
good parry.
Very, very nice. He knew he was going to come in with that. And to his credit, if Gonzales connected with that, it would have been very effective. But able to make it back to the stage. Another falling up air, able to connect it into a string of these.
And there's just so many buttons being pressed by James that it's very hard for TheGreatGonzales to find an opening to get out of those combos.
We see Crom here at 97%, but just as has been demonstrated early on, if James can get a couple strings together and just get another one of those forward smash reads, he's going to be able to take this game. He can't be too antsy, though. He can't be too antsy. He's going to play patient. He's very aware of this.
Very good back air.
Gon's aware of this, too. He knows just how quickly this can turn around. Ill-advised explosive flame, and now Gonz with the disadvantage, but he's able to hit the turnaround back air. That was a beautiful comeback. Game 1-1 here. Winners finals. TheGreatGonzales taking that game, too.
Now, he's very lucky, though. That explosive flame could have caused a lot more problems because it is a very unforgiving move if they're up close to you.
Yeah, he as we saw before, you know, he decided to go with F tilt instead of forward smash there. He just felt a little bit safer. You know, he was a little bit higher percent. You see Crom versus Palutena again.
And we're shaking it up on the stage, going Smashville this time.
I was thinking maybe, you know, we've seen Gonz pull out Richter against this character. It's been effective from time to time, but he feels comfortable with this Palutena. Already at 21% though. Resetting neutral again, James is with this up B out of shield. Already at 62%, 10 seconds into the game. Good option with these up tilts here. We've seen many instances where both players just run up to each other in shield, and we've seen James take it's about 50-50 on those exchanges. So it's going to be interesting to see how those play out as this set sort of goes along.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see if Palutena can a little bit more figure out James or Crom's recovery, because it seems like
hit him with the I hit you now. All right, we're good. The way
falling there.
The way Crom is able to connect with some of these are just freaking crazy. He makes it look crazy, but I swear there is a method to this madness. James forced to go. He is gonna have to up B here. Nope.
And
he
the air dodge.
He tried to get back with a directional air dodge, just not quite making it back. And it's gotten to a point, Crom, against counter characters where up B is just not even a recovery option. It's just too dangerous, especially against a character like Palutena, who's so effective at punishing stuff like that.
Yeah, well, the Crom hitbox, if you try and get it from anywhere but directly above it, you're going to get punished, and Palutena has the tools to get it from above.
Okay, try to hit again with another one of those neutral Bs, and
he does it again.
Can we stop doing this, please? You know this is going to happen. Down tilt, he's going to roll in, and he's going to hit you. It's going to happen time and again. James, every time he hits that, a little part of me dies and comes back to life. It is unbelievable. The amount of times he has been able to make that work this tournament.
And it seems like, not even this tournament, just this match, like, that is his almost go-to kill option, seemingly.
Going for another F smash there. Every time he connects with one of those, he goes for another one that just comes out of nowhere. You're like, what are you doing?
And that wave bounce on the side B tech.
Are we going to see a down air? He was going for it. Turn around back air? No, he went for it, though.
I believe he tried to go for a ledge trump punish there.
He did, he did. Okay, we're going to see an air dodge, and we're going to see... Okay, TheGreatGonzales has sort of caught on to what James is doing a little bit. He knows he's not going to go for this up B just because of how dangerous it is, and it manages to catch the jump off of the recovery. James taking a 2-1 lead over TheGreatGonzales. Now, are we going to see a character pick? Are we going to see the Richter?
I don't believe so. I think he's going to stick with the Palutena because he did take that first game, and it's not like these games have been washes one way or the other. They've all gone down to last stock.
I agree, but you never know. We're going to see Palutena again. He's sticking with his guns. Now deciding not to play entirely keep away. He wants to mix it up a little bit.
And we are back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Good conversion off of the missed neutral air. He's able to capitalize still effectively. Okay, here we get a little string in theirs here. James off stage in a pretty bad position. Oh, but he's able to armor through.
Very close, though.
If James can, Gons rather can get a couple of those to muscle through his up B, then he might be able to make something happen here. He was gonna go for another down tilt into turnaround,
and then another forward smash.
You can definitely see him smell it. He's definitely going for it a few too many times. Back air.
Very good back air.
I didn't think that was going to kill. I didn't think he was a high enough percent. Now we see Gons with a little bit. He's been able to get a lot of these early percent nair strings, getting him up to 32%. That'll work, though. Gons was definitely trying to go for the platform there. Unfortunately, just barely missed it, and James able to capitalize with a forward smash. 2-2 stock count. Gons working with 32% of extra credit here. Not trying to too crazy here. These ledge exchanges are really killing him.
Yeah, definitely. Gons needs to find a way to get this a little bit closer to the center of the stage.
He missed opportunity there from Gons. If he had read the up B, he would have been able to counter, and he definitely would have been dead. He's going for it again, and Crom able to muscle through again instead of staying on stage and opting to counter. He's going to go for an air dodge here, able to make it back with his jump. Here, tough position for Crom. Let's see what he does here. Oh, Crom without a jump here. Let's see what he does. Now he's going to go for a counter, and that will definitely kill him.
That should be the stock.
All right, Gons here with a bit of an advantage. Let's see what he gets here. Let's see if he gets another set of nairs. Able to get him up to 33%. Able to get him up to 55 already. That's where I could say Gons has really done a very good job at effectively fighting this Crom. Early percentage, he's been able to get that almost exclusively every time he's in air strings. James needs to find a way to work himself out of that.
Yes, it's early percents, and it is mostly neutral game. It's as soon as he gets into the disadvantage, he has been having a lot of trouble finding ways to get back.
Oh, and James without a jump again. Are we going to see another counter in up B? No, he's going to go for another air dodge. I don't think he's going to have a choice. He's going to have to up B here, and he's going to punish with another counter. We're going to counter again, boys. 2-2 winners finals. Gons versus James. This is becoming a very, very solid set. And you know what? Where Gons was able to effectively counteract his opponent was off stage. You saw him go off for those nairs. You saw James wasn't able to successfully muscle through those as he was able to, game 3.
And it's like I said, the game he won, that tool, getting him off stage, getting him without a jump, and then countering the up B, it's probably the best option he has in this matchup, I feel like. Along with those nair strings at early percentage.
I feel like where James is going to be able, it's right here. This is where James is going to find the advantage over Gons, because the one area where Gons has unequivocally been the aggressor and had the advantage is at early percents. Early percents, Gons has absolutely dominated. So and here we go again, up to 49% off of a couple of hits. And if he can find a way to beat Gons at early percents, he's going to be able to do a lot better. And we're going to see another counter, and it's that easy. We're going to air dodge again.
And
All he has to do is counter again. There's not a ton he can do. All James can try to do is just try to sweet spot it, but going too low there. Gonzales has learned a ton as this set has gone along. He has been able to effectively get Chrom off stage and been able to effectively punish. What we see now.
Oh, very
Chrom
close on the 2-frame.
Turnaround backer doesn't quite connect. He's going to go for it again. Going to be able to connect that time. Here we go. Early percent again. Who is going to win this exchange? Okay, able to connect with a neutral, and that's it. Able to reset neutral with that up B. Able to get a few little more ticks of damage. 38, 26, pretty even still.
And it was very unfortunate for TheGreatGonzales as he had James's shield very low.
Oh, Gonz without a jump right now. Can he 2-frame him? He went for it, but not able to quite get to it. He went for another turnaround backer, maybe a little bit of missed input. Ledge trump doesn't quite work. Off stage again. Let's see what Gonz does. Goes for another fall off neutral air.
Just slightly mispositioned the nair.
I feel like James's response to this is he's like, you know what? I'm going very, very low for these uppies. I'm going to go a little bit higher, so that way, even if he does hit me, I'm going to have a few more options in terms of getting back instead of having to up B and being forced to just be countered off stage because I have no other option.
Very good tech off of that down tilt.
I'm not sure if he has a jump. He does. He was just able to land, but now he doesn't. James not going to be able to make it back, and now he has to. Up B not quite able to make it back. James on his winner's bracket stock against TheGreatGonzales. TheGreatGonzales early percent again. If he can get a couple of nairs together, but doesn't tech the down tilt there. Last stock, last game, game 5, winners finals here. Early percent again. Who is going to win this exchange? James currently winning it, but not able to connect with that up B. Gonzales not able to punish it either. Here we're going to a few nairs. Let's see if we can get Chrom off stage. Chrom in a very, very bad position right now.
Oh, and the air dodge just barely misses with the 2-frame.
Okay, good option there by Chrom. All right, we're back to neutral. Both characters just trying to feel each other out here. Nice directional air dodge. That's what this has come down to. Ooh, that was
very risky.
Very good presence of mind by James there. Not able to punish the up B there.
Good spot dodge into forward tilt.
Oh,
Down tilt.
No tech there. Gonz has got to be careful with those. This is very, very close. If
Very
either
intense.
one of these characters messes up on the ledge again, it's going to be over for them. Both characters just looking for this last hit. He's going to run off with a neutral air. He's able to make it back to the stage without having Chrom up B.
And what TheGreatGonzales cannot let happen is he cannot let himself get hit by another one of those down tilts.
Absolutely. But now we see Chrom off stage again. Recovering high and able to land with a back air. And James is going to take that game. Game 5, he landed. Oh, just being able to space it out. He jumped and was able to land a back air. A clutch back air there off of